client Jen. Jen's been training with me for a while now, and she finally had some really good progress. She lost 8 pounds and dropped 8% body fat, which is awesome. And she made a lot of gains, and she learned a lot of knowledge about training. She first came to me with no background in weightlifting or fitness, so I'm very proud of her progress. And next week she'll be headed to a pageant in Texas. So I wanted to get her honest opinion about my training. So the first question, Jen, is why did you pick training with me, and why particularly under my program? What made you, I guess, purchase the package and continue training with me? What was the main reason why?
I liked your philosophy of how you work with the client. It's not that you tell the client what to do. It's, you talk to them about what they need. You work around their injuries, because I got injured a lot, and just their lifestyle. Whereas, other trainers I've been to, they're more expensive. I have to work around their schedule. And they're telling me to fast. They're telling me to do all these things that I didn't feel comfortable doing. And it made it harder for me to commit to something that was so difficult.
And just to clarify, you didn't get injured here.
No, never got injured here.
Okay. So it was mishaps, like at work,
Yeah.
sprained your ankle, stubbed your toe.
Yeah.
But I continued training around your minor injuries, right?
Yeah.
And I also taught you the basics about weightlifting. So how was that experience as far as learning safety, posture, squeezing your muscle, from day one to now? How was my, I guess, focus on weight training been for you?
It was good. I used to be afraid of weightlifting just because I didn't know exactly what to do, and I was never trained how or told how to do it correctly. And my thing was I wanted to make sure I was being safe and I wouldn't pull something or damage my body in any way. So your instruction was clear. You explained why I had to do it a certain way and why we were doing the exercise, and it made sense to me. And that's why it came more naturally.
Awesome. So do you like weight training now?
I do. I'm not as afraid of it anymore.
All right. Awesome. Okay, and then the, I guess, secondary concern you had was losing weight and nutrition. And like you said, mine is not specific. You don't have to eat what I tell you to eat. I just give you guidelines. And how did that work for you?
It was good. I didn't feel as restricted. I could still find healthy alternatives to foods, and I could talk to you about what would be a good recipe. I could talk to you about what exactly I should be focusing on, what I can be cutting out. You never told me to eliminate anything. You just said cut back, and that was great, because there's a lot of people out there that don't like to be told they can't do things. So just being told to cut back is great.
All right, and one of the closing questions I would ask is, how was my training philosophy different from other things you've tried? I don't know if you tried other programs, like Jenny Craig or something, but how was my program different that it worked for you this time?
It wasn't centered around one thing. There's programs that's just nutrition. You need to sleep this amount of hours or whatever. Or it's not just about the cardio, it's not just about the exercise. You focused on the whole picture, and you took into consideration, what I do for work, how I can incorporate that into my diet and my routines, and how I can squeeze workouts in between. And that was what was good. Whereas, other places were more direct and centered.
Sounds like a great trainer to me. I guess the key for us was being open-minded and flexible, right? Like, you kind of give me what you can work with, and then I'll work with you under those parameters.
Yes.
Right? Because you're super busy. You're a student, you're a teacher, and you have pageants, and you have other hobbies. And of course, you have dogs. So
Yes.
that was a great thing, I think, for Jen. She really had to figure out a way when she had spare time just to squeeze it in, right? And we always together kind of came up with things you could do and things you could do better, but still within your lifestyle you already had. That was the best part.
Yes.
You really was super open-minded, and I appreciated that. So, in closing, Jen lost 8 pounds and she also gained muscle. So from the beginning, from day one, she was a 30% roughly body fat percentage, and today she measured in at 22% body fat, which is awesome because I'm sure you felt the shrinkage in your waist and your body toned up a lot tighter, right?
Yes, I got a lot more energy and a lot of my clothes didn't fit, which felt great. It made me want to keep going.
Awesome. So the last question I have is, Jen, would you recommend eye training to anyone, and why would you? Just in closing, please.
Oh, definitely. Come to Mike. He's great. I've been recommending people since I've started because you really changed my perspective on personal training and exercise in general and dieting. So I personally feel that you can actually help pretty much everyone as long as you have the mindset and you want to do it.
That's awesome because that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Help the people that want help and help the people that are motivated. And I pretty much can train anybody if you're willing to show up.
Yes.
And again, congratulations to Jen for losing all the weight, getting fit, and always getting better. I mean, I'm so proud of Jen, and she's going on to her pageant next week, so we're going to wish you luck and have fun and enjoy a moment.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Jen.
Thank you.
Awesome.